If you're like me, you probably dream of an RV that can handle backroad adventures but still feels like home when the sun goes down. That's exactly what caught my eye with the Chang'an Fengjing. This isn't some stripped-down shell or overpriced brand-name ride. It's a well-built, off-road-ready RV that delivers serious comfort and smart design, without busting your budget. Built in China and now making waves in Europe, the Fengjing is one of those rigs that makes you take a second look. So let's break down what makes this motorhome stand out. When I first learned about the Chang'an Fengjing, what grabbed me wasn't its floor plan, its powertrain, or even the price. It was the fact that this rig is purpose-built from the ground up as a motorhome. Yes, you heard that right. It's not a conversion job slapped onto a van or pickup. This is a factory-engineered integrated motorhome, built on a chassis designed specifically for RV life. That foundation matters a lot more than you might think. Most RVs you see on the road, especially in markets like North America, start life as cargo vans, commercial platforms, or pickups. A third-party conversion shop then comes in and does the magic, installs the living quarters, lays down insulation, punches in cutouts for windows and vents, and adjusts wiring and plumbing to make it a livable space. There's nothing inherently wrong with that approach. It has brought plenty of wonderful rigs to life. But it introduces variability. Build quality, insulation, and system integration can vary widely. Heck, you might end up with wiring ran through plastic conduit by hand, or water lines routed awkwardly just to avoid a wheel well. The Fengjing takes a different route. Chang'an built a dedicated RV chassis from their Lantuoja pickup platform. Yes, the same rugged bones that underpin the Peugeot Landtrek in other markets. That chassis comes with an independent front suspension and a torsion beam rear, both designed to handle heavier loads and rougher roads than typical passenger vehicle underpinnings. Full-time intelligent four-wheel drive with selectable driving modes, diff locks front and rear, and a ZF 8-speed automatic transmission all come factory installed. This isn't a modified truck, it's a purpose-driven RV platform. But it isn't just the running gear that's thoughtfully designed. The body itself is a composite sandwich panel construction made of layers. Aluminum skin, foam insulation, about 32 millimeters thick, XPS, and wood, all glued together. It's a serious build philosophy that brings better thermal performance, structural rigidity, noise dampening, and long-term durability than tack-on conversions. It's a system that works for a motorhome, not just a DIY dream. That attention to detail continues inside. Walls are plumbed and fitted for their eventual purpose right from the factory. Windows, wiring, and plumbing are all factored into the design, not retrofitted. That means systems are tight. No awkward plumbing snakes hidden under floorboards, no haphazard electrical routing in the ceiling. Instead, you get water lines, outlets, and air vents right where they need to be, cleanly integrated into insulated walls. You can feel the difference. For RV owners like you and me who want reliability and performance without guessing whether we'll hit longevity issues 6 months down the road, this approach is huge. The Fengjing doesn't rely on third-party add-ons to deliver its goods. It's engineered from day one to be an RV that handles well, lives well, and lasts well. That's rare in this price bracket. At first glance, the Chang'an Fengjing size might seem modest, right around 6 meters long, 5,995 millimeters, 2.17 meters wide, and under 3 meters tall. That puts it somewhere between a Class B+ and compact Class C motorhome in North America. But don't let its compact footprint fool you. This RV still packs serious capability and punch, both on the road and off. Under the hood sits Chang'an's 2.0-liter turbocharged Blue Whale gasoline direct injection engine, producing around 230 horsepower and nearly 390 newton-meters of torque. It already delivers more grunt than many typical RV engines in this size range. But it doesn't stop there. This engine is matched with a smooth ZF 8-speed automatic, widely respected for its quick, efficient shifts. That means the Fengjing doesn't feel sluggish climbing hills, or when the highway speeds pick up, it stays planted and responsive. What really ups the ante is the full-time intelligent four-wheel drive setup, complete with front and rear differential locks. That's not something you usually see on RVs priced less than a full-sized SUV. The system includes selectable driving modes: Eco for conserving fuel, Comfort for daily cruising, Sport for more aggressive throttle response, Snow for winter traction, and dedicated off-road mode. These settings are more than just cosmetic. They genuinely affect throttle mapping, transmission shift patterns, and traction control settings. Ground clearance is about 215 millimeters, roughly 8.5 inches. Not rock crawler levels, but enough to handle gravel roads, uneven terrain, muddy campsites, and steep driveways without scraping the belly. Approach and departure angles are approximately 28 and 17 degrees respectively. So you've got some capability when it comes to navigating obstacles like moderate inclines, rocks, or curbs. It's not going to match a Class A RV's living space, but for technical or backcountry adventure, it's far more capable than many traditional options. What this all adds up to is a motorhome that punches way above its slot in terms of performance. It's compact enough to fit into campgrounds and national parks that restrict larger units, yet it carries a drivetrain and suspension setup you'd usually only see in purpose-made off-road vehicles. For RV owners who want to explore beyond predictable pavement layouts, who dream of gravel roads, remote boondocking, and the freedom to chase adventure, the Fengjing delivers serious capability without massive bulk. Combine that with its powertrain and stepped-up ride quality, and you've got a motorhome that feels more like part explorer truck, part home. Once you step inside the Chang'an Fengjing, it becomes clear that comfort wasn't an afterthought, it was a design priority. Despite its compact footprint, the interior is laid out to maximize both space and functionality. Chang'an offers a few layout variations, but every version features a cab-over queen-size bed, a front lounge or dinette, a compact but functional kitchen, a wet bath, and a convertible rear seating area that turns into a second bed. That cab-over sleeping area isn't just a foam pad and a cubbyhole either. It comes with windows, a skylight, and proper headroom. It's bright, cozy, and a great spot to crash after a long day. In the main living area, the dinette setup is surprisingly roomy. It comfortably seats four and doubles as a workspace or dinner table. The center lift table can also drop down to convert into an additional sleeping area if needed. The kitchen is compact but packed with smart features. You get an induction cooktop, stainless steel sink with cover, a hood vent to manage steam, a sizable 148-liter refrigerator with a separate freezer, and space for a microwave. For such a small footprint, the functionality here is excellent. Overhead cabinets and drawers provide real storage, and everything is built in with a clean, flush design that minimizes rattling while on the move. One of the standout surprises is the rear lounge area. During the day, it works as a couch or reading nook, and at night, it folds down into a full-width bed. Underneath that space, a built-in 3-kilogram washing machine. That's the kind of touch you typically only see in much larger and more expensive RVs. The bathroom is compact but checks all the boxes. It's a true wet bath with a sink, shower, and cassette toilet. Some versions even include a fold-down drying rack and storage nooks for toiletries and towels. Again, it's all smartly integrated into a space that never feels overly cramped. Finishing touches include soft LED lighting, a 22-inch wall-mounted TV, roof-mounted air conditioning, diesel heating, USB charging ports, and plenty of windows for ventilation. The overall feel is clean, modern, and genuinely livable. Nothing fancy, but absolutely functional for extended trips or full-time use. The Chang'an Fengjing doesn't just look like it's ready for off-grid adventure, it's actually built to stay there. One of the biggest draws for any RV owner is how long a rig can operate without hookups. With the Fengjing, you've got a solid foundation for boondocking and remote camping thanks to a well-designed set of power and water systems. Let's start with the electrical setup. At the heart of it is a 48-volt, 200 amp-hour lithium battery system. That equals about 10 kilowatt-hours of usable energy, a massive amount for a compact RV. That battery bank is paired with an 800-watt solar panel array on the roof, meaning you can recharge your system daily just from the sun. It's backed by a 5-kilowatt inverter charger, so you can plug into shore power when it's available, or even run 220-volt appliances off the battery when you're off-grid. There are multiple 12-volt and 220-volt outlets throughout the cabin, allowing you to run kitchen gear, charge electronics, or use small appliances like blenders or laptops. The electrical panel is well labeled and easy to access, which makes monitoring your usage simple and user-friendly. The lighting is LED throughout, helping reduce draw and extend battery life. On the water side, the Fengjing comes standard with a 160-liter freshwater tank. And there's an optional upgrade to a massive 300-liter tank if you really want to extend your stays. That's paired with a 50-liter gray water tank. The plumbing is winterized and pressurized, with a built-in water heater that handles both kitchen and shower needs. Additional conveniences include an outdoor shower faucet combo, a retractable awning with built-in lighting, and an external pull-out stove for cooking under the stars. Storage compartments around the exterior provide space for hoses, leveling blocks, and extra supplies. Everything's got its place. All told, the Fengjing offers a level of self-sufficiency that's uncommon in a rig at this price point. Whether you're spending a few nights at a trailhead, dry camping in a national forest, or just parked up at a beach without power, this RV is built to keep you comfortable and powered up for days at a time. Let's talk about the number that really gets people leaning in: the price. One of the most jaw-dropping things about the Chang'an Fengjing is just how much motorhome you're getting for your money. While many RVs with similar features push well into the six-figure range, especially if they're four-wheel drive or factory-built from the ground up, the Fengjing starts at around $38,800 and tops out near $53,800 depending on options. For comparison, that's less than a lot of new mid-size SUVs before you even start adding gear. In Europe, especially in countries like Spain and Italy, this motorhome has started turning serious heads. It's been spotted at local dealerships for anywhere between EUR 39,500 and EUR 51,000, undercutting similarly spec'd European motorhomes by a wide margin. We're talking tens of thousands in savings, without giving up key features like a real bathroom, large fridge, 4x4 capability, or lithium power systems. That makes the Fengjing an option that not only appeals to budget-conscious travelers, but also to those looking to get more value for their dollar or euro. But the value isn't just in the sticker price, it's in what you don't have to add later. You're getting a full solar system with 800 watts of panels, a 10 kilowatt-hour lithium battery, a 5 kilowatt inverter charger, a full set of appliances including a washing machine, and even an air conditioner and diesel heater. In many Western rigs, you'd need to spend thousands in upgrades to match that level of equipment. And that's before you even touch the drivetrain. The 4x4 system, with differential locks and off-road modes, is another area where this motorhome leaps ahead of the competition. In the US market, that feature alone often comes with a serious upcharge, or requires moving into much larger and pricier expedition-style RVs. Here, it's included. That changes the math big time for folks looking to camp on public lands, explore off-grid, or just avoid paying extra for tow vehicles and complicated setups. All of this adds up to a rig that doesn't just make sense on paper, it makes sense for real-world travel. You're getting a comfortable, off-road capable, self-contained home on wheels, built on a factory RV platform, for a price that most people would never expect. It's no wonder the Fengjing is stirring interest far beyond China. For RV owners who want smart design, real capability, and exceptional value, this motorhome really does turn heads, and not just because it looks different. So there you have it. The Chang'an Fengjing isn't just another RV. It's a serious contender that blends off-road strength, smart design, and unbeatable value. Whether you're planning cross-country road trips or off-grid escapes, this rig proves you don't need to spend a fortune to travel well. Keep an eye on this one. It's changing the game.